Hi, sweet family. Welcome, 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 welcome. We all know that it is cold and flu season. So we need to take control of our health during this time because there's so many viruses, there are people walking around every day with viruses in their body. And if your immune system is broken down, you will be the one to catch it as well. And I don't think that my immune system is at its best right now. But you know what? We are going to look at this super quick recipe. And once again, my name is Annie, and welcome to Sweet Annie's Life. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you for stopping back. So the recipe I want to look at today is some fire cider, because I would have already showed y'all various things for cold and flu season last year, but I didn't do this one. So I am going to make some fire cider for us so that we can have it all during the flu season, the fall season, because as I said, I'm a little late. But nevertheless, as the older generation used to say, better late than never. So we are going to be making this today. I'm just going to let you know the ingredients that I will be putting in my fire cider today. This is my apple cider vinegar, and I have some turmeric. I was going to put the hard turmeric, but I just changed my mind because this is so much easier. I have some ginger that I will be putting in there as well. Ginger is good for digestion and so many things. It is good to put heat in your body when you are ill as well. And this is some organic ginger that I got from my Asian store. They had some organic ginger. So this is my garlic. I'm gonna be putting in 1.5 of these, because you know you can never get too much garlic. And this is my cayenne pepper, and I choose to use the cayenne pepper because you could chop peppers. If you had jalapenos, you could chop peppers and put in it as well, but I like the cayenne pepper because that is going to be good for your heart. So it is not going to help, it's not only going to help with the cold, but it's going to be good for your heart. And I have 1.5. I have the red onion, half of the red onion, and a full yellow onion. And today I will be putting in the skins and all, because the skins have, I might have mentioned this to y'all before, the skins have great benefits in them. So along with the turmeric, you have to just put a little black pepper to help the curcumin to work in the turmeric. So I'll be putting in some pepper flakes. I will also put in a little bit of coriander seeds. I will also be putting in a few sprigs of bay leaf and a little bit of thyme as well. So that sounds like a lot, but this fire cider is going to be awesome for your immune system. It's going to be good for the cold. And I'm going to put a little honey in it. You can leave out the honey if you want and just put the other things. But I'm going to be putting a little honey in it to give it that little oomph, that little sweetness. So what we'll do now is I will just cut up my onions and so I just chop my onions lightly, and I'm using a quart bottle today because I wanted to make enough to last, so I'm using a quart bottle. And I am going to be cutting up my garlic, and then I am going to leave on the skin on my ginger. I slice my ginger. Alright, so all the hard things are in. Let me put my 2 sprigs of thyme in there. And I am going to put my couple sprigs of bay leaf. Then I am going to put some, this is 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric. Actually, I'll put a little bit more turmeric. So 1 tablespoon of turmeric and a few sprigs of my black pepper. Now, cayenne pepper is very spicy, so if you want to leave it out, you can. But I'm putting in, you can put in a less hot pepper if you want, but I'm putting in 1 teaspoon of my cayenne pepper. And then I am going to put in my coriander seeds to just give it a little boost of a flavor. So that is about 20 seeds I put in there. I'm going to put a little bit more garlic in it, because you can never go wrong with garlic. All right, so I have all my stuff in here looking awesome. And wow, if you smell that aroma. So now I am going to put it by apple cider vinegar. So I will fill it to probably just over 3/4 of the way, so to make room for my honey. Ooh, it looks good already. Wow. And if, as I said, if you wanted to leave out this honey, you can, and you can put it in after, but I just choose to put some in. So that when I go to take it, I don't have to add it. After, I can just drink a teaspoon or a tablespoonful, or how much ever I choose to. Wow, it looks good, but I can see that now that the things have gone down, it needs a little bit more apple cider vinegar. So we are going to fill that with a little bit more. We still leave space so that when we shake it, it has room to shake. So once again, family, I told you this was going to be a super quick recipe, because now what I am going to do, I am going to label it, although you don't really have to label it because I know what's in it. But what I will do is, look at this. Look at this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This looks great. So I'm just gonna push it down a little bit under my apple cider because you don't want it peeping out anywhere. So now, unfortunately, we have to leave this to let it infuse for about 4 weeks or so. That's why I told you I was late. I'm so sorry that I was late, but I could see that this is going to be. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, family. This is our fire cider all done, and doesn't it look awesome? So I'm going to put this in a dark cupboard for about 4 weeks. We are going to strain this off and then we can use it from there. And it is awesome for this cold and flu season. So I hope, once again, I hope that you enjoyed this recipe and that you will try this recipe at home, because it is the fall season. So just try this recipe at home. So once again, have a awesome day. And until I see you again, as I always say, spread the love and blessings to you.